Welcome everyone to Near, Far, wherever you are. Week 2, Semana dos, and however you say that in Russian. It's nice to have you all. My name is Roey, coming to you live from Moishe House headquarters in San Diego. Thanks everyone for joining us. Excited to share some icebreakers and games with everyone that they can bring to life on their own virtual programs like I will attempt to do today. Lesson number 1 from this Zoom: start every Zoom with a dance party. Bring smiles to people's faces, have a playlist going when people come in, take a few minutes to shake it loose. It's probably the best advice I'll give you all day. So if you're ready to go, it was nice having you. But no, really quickly, a little bit about who's here today. Aliza Minkina, our creator and executive producer of Near, Far, Wherever You Are. Silent, muted round of applause. Hi, everyone. My name is Roey. I am Senior Director of Immersive Experiences at Moishe House. I've been here about 7 years working on ways to creatively engage with residents, hosts, community builders around the world. And I'm so excited to see some of you all here today, some friends, new, old, and in between. My co-host and actual real-life hero, Lisa Klig, is here today. On the keyboards, we got LJ and Molly making sure everything is kosher in the chat and the screen share. So thank you to both of you for helping make our breakouts happen and our chat clean and PG-13 friendly. And I'm very happy to introduce everyone to Bale, the world's fastest typer, who will be providing closed captioning in Espanol today, and instructions on how to reach that in just a second. Before we start, a little bit about myself and why I'm in this outfit. My name is Roey. Like I said, I've been in Moishe House a couple years now. People thought me being in a bathrobe and a large hat would embarrass me, but little do they know it's how I travel in the real world. That's me and the puppy, Mr. Shivers, getting coffee this morning. So it's nice to meet you or re-meet you, whoever you are. You know, thanks so much for spending a bit of time today. Chag Sameach, Jag Sameach, as they say in Espanol, and welcome from all over the world. You know, before we dive into some icebreakers and fun and good times, want to make sure that we send love and shout out to anyone in the world who may need it today. COVID is obviously hitting all of us in different ways. So whether you're in a hot spot, cold spot, epicenter, distant center, your mother, your grandmother, whoever, you know, needs some love and good vibes, we're definitely sending them vibes and love today. And remembering that for some folks today is more difficult than it is for others. And if you are available to play games with me today, I'm so happy to have you. Really quick, before we begin, to make sure we're all on an even footing for Zoom, and Bale, please yell at me if I'm talking más rápido. I will slow down. So make sure you know how to turn on and off your camera. That happens on the bottom left part of your Zoom screen. And if you would like the subtítulos en español, click on that double C at the bottom and click show captions, and Bale's amazing skills will pop up on your screen. If anything, feel free to join in for a Duolingo lesson because it's coming to you live. Okay, what else do you need to know? You need to know how to rename yourself. If you don't know how to do that, you can just hover over the picture of your own face and there'll be 3 little dots. And you can click on that, click rename. And if you could make sure it says your name and where you're from, that helps us get to know just a tiny bit about you, because we are a large group of people. And secondly, if you are a Russian or Spanish speaker and prefer to be in a breakout group with other Russian or Spanish speakers, please include Russian or Spanish in your name. If you would like to be in both the Russian and Spanish groups, feel free to indicate so. Bale, how you doing? Put the number 1 on the screen if you're alive. Excelente. Fantastico. Onward, amigos. Okay, last thing before we really get started today. Moishe House has compiled top 5 tips for making a virtual program. For some of you, this feels like you know how to do this. You have no problem jumping on Zoom and doing whatever it is you're doing. And for some of us, we're thoroughly confused and would like some help. So that's what these sessions are about. Today, I will tell you, if you are an expert gamer playing Pandemic with your friends using 6 cameras and 19 tripods, this session will be a little bit elementary for you. But if you're just looking for some help getting some icebreakers and games to get a Zoom going, the next half hour will be perfect and we'll have some fun. So top 5 tips for your virtual programs as a whole. Like I said, for some of us, this is new. For others, we feel like experts. Good lighting in a neat space. Try not to do this from your bathroom. Try to make sure that everybody can see your face. It's an easy one. Make a plan. All right, don't just wing it. I've got a plan. It's right in front of me printed, but whatever works for you counts. Make sure to do a mic check. We did one about 10 minutes before this started and played some music and tested the sound. Start with a game. How the hell do you do that? We're going to learn today. And make sure to interact with your audience. And if you are lucky, maybe this will happen to you by the time I stop talking. So let's get started. Time to have some fun. Now, as we all know, there is no better way to have fun than to take a class on how to have fun. So welcome to Fun Class. The agenda for today, what we're going to do, we're going to play some icebreakers, show you how to use some base Zoom tricks to enhance your gaming experience. We will go into quick breakouts. We'll come back together and play more games. And then if we have time, you can ask me anything and I will give you advice that you should not follow. Okay? Looking forward to have you here. By the end of today, we'll be playing 4 games. Make it through to the end if you can. We'd love to have you. Let's begin. For our first game today, I will be holding up a card in the front of the screen. Don't worry if you can't see me now, you will in a moment. I will hold up a card in front of the screen. If you think the next card will be higher, give a thumbs up. If you think it will be lower, give a thumbs down. If you are wrong, turn off your video. Okay? Simple rules. If you think the next card is higher, thumbs up. If you think lower, thumbs down. If you are wrong, turn off your video. In Espanol, I believe you say turn offo el video, and that should show up on your screen right now. Okay, here we go. If we could turn off the screen share, please. Hey, everyone, so nice to see you. Make sure you are in gallery view. If you're not sure how to do that, if you click in the top right of your screen on speaker view or gallery view, you should be able to see a lot of people. And if you could see a lot of people, you did it right. Hey, everyone. Okay, here we go. Can you see it? It's a queen. Next card. Let's see what we got. It's an 8. Good job. 8. Next one. Higher or lower? We're gonna lose some folks here. Make your choice. It's a 10. If you said lower, turn off your screen. Let's see who we got left. Higher or lower than a 10? Put your thumbs up or down. Aces are high in this game. 6. Higher or lower? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Let's see them. Is it higher or lower than a 6? Ooh, the pool is narrowing. 8. Ooh, my favorite one. High actually makes the game work. Higher or lower? In front of the screen. Here we go. It's a 2. We're going to lose some more folks. Higher or lower than a 2? I gave you that one. It's a freebie. Higher or lower? Mark, breaking the pack. I love it. Let's see what we got. King. Sorry, Mark. All right. And for the ultimate tiebreaker in the chat, please say, what is the next card? If you said 2 of spades, you're the winner. Congratulations. So everyone can turn back on their video. We can get the screen back on. We'll keep it on this side. Easy, simple game to get you going. What I really want you to take away from there is turning off the video and on is a really simple way to manipulate a big group of people into playing a game. And you could do this with rock, paper, scissors. You can do it with trivia. You can really do it with any kind of game. Hopefully you saw how easy and simple that was to do. But the point here is that it's super easy to take games that you already know and put them online as a way to get your Zoom started. Okay, you could play 5 minutes of Complete the Lyric. You could play rock, paper, scissors, which sometimes we're used to having you cheer for the winner, something like that. The version of that is just having people turn off their video screen. And make sure that you're matching the game to group size. Okay, I had no way of knowing if there would be just like my mom and dad on this webinar or actually other people. So doing a game with people's names and where they're from when there's such a large group would be difficult. So make sure that you're doing a game that's matching the group size. These are obviously large group icebreakers. And now we're going to break into breakouts in just a moment and do small group icebreakers. So it is time for el estudiante es ahora un maestro. The student becomes the master. You will all be split off into breakout groups. You will have a breakout group facilitator, and they will help you through this next piece. We'll be apart for about 8 minutes. I'll try not to miss you too much. The main question is, what other icebreakers and fun group games have you played online this week? I'm sure you've been on 6 million Zooms. So if you can help your friends, what other icebreakers and fun group games have you played online this week? Share with each other, and we will compile a list of some of the best to send out to everyone. Tech wizards, breakout rooms, please. See you in 5 minutes. Remember, if you want to be with Russian or Spanish speakers, put it in your name, and you will be put into that breakout group. See you all in a few. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had some fun playing some icebreakers, getting to know some people, learning about some other ones. I promise that we will make a list of some of the best ones and share it along with a whole bunch of other stuff about how to do icebreakers in games after the webinar. If you want to just remember the things we did here, that's fine. This thing will be posted online. I'll post a little piece about the 4 games. Well, 3 we successfully will play and how to do them. And if you are hungry for more, teampedia.net is a like industry catalog of icebreakers. This website has thousands of icebreakers and group games on them. Anytime you're not sure what to do, for 5 minutes, 15 minutes, no matter the group size, just go to that website. It's what I do when I'm trying to come up with stuff. And then I change the game to fit what I'm trying to do. And then, of course, moishehouse.org/the living room will have all of this webinar stuff, other tips, links to other more helpful places. If you are a serious pandemic risk monopoly gamer with a full setup, looking to go even deeper, there will be some links and content for you too, if that's what you're looking for. And so that's it. We're going to switch from icebreakers to something a bit more gamey now, because these days, every night is game night in America and everywhere. Welcome, Pedro. So nice to see you too. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to play 2 games, hopefully. And the takeaways here are going to be: 1, play games you already know. Makes everything easier. And like we said, keeping this simple, if you're not sure where to go, is the best advice I can have for you. So we're going to play some games that hopefully you already know. And I'm going to show you a really easy way to infuse them with a bit of content. Okay. The point of today was to do basic icebreakers and games. So this isn't going to be like deep and meaningful searching conversations. The webinar next week is going to be geared a bit more towards that, to how to infuse programs with serious content and depth. So make sure to check back in next week to Near, Far, Over the Rainbow, Under the Table, whatever this series is called. If you're looking for something else, today we're going to play some games and just do a little bit of Passover stuff, because that's where we are right now. So game number 1, Cards Against Humanity. Please go ahead and rename yourself to Moishe. So if you remember, over your name, you can hover with your mouse, click on the 3 dots, make your name Moishe. And if you have Russian or Spanish in there, please feel free to keep it there. But we need everyone to change their name for this game to work. So please go in there and change your name to Moishe. Open the chat box, which you can find at the bottom of your screen. And what we're going to do is we're going to put up the beginning of a phrase, and you're going to have to complete the phrase by answering your answer in the chat. Are we ready? Here we go. Phrase number 1, Tech Wizard, please. Sorry, I was late for Seder. I was Go ahead and type it in the chat. Adding programs to the intranet. 1000% napping. Sanitizing my matzah. Finishing up third lunch. Pimping my ride for sure. Taking the dog for the 10th walk of the day. Amazing. And I think the winner is in traffic. Oh, wait. Nope, not a valid excuse this year for being late. Although still widely used in Southern California when late for the Zoom. Sorry, the freeways were clogged. Okay, good job, everyone. Get ready for round 2. Tech Wizard, please. In my house, Elijah never drank the wine, but he did steal the tequila. Jufro, attention, for sure. White Claw, that would be a terrible loss. Last roll of toilet paper. Topical. Common Boochcraft, that would be painful as well. Dr. Brown's, I don't know what that is. Are those shoes? Dog bread, he stole the show. Ding, ding, ding for the winner. Stole the show. Excellent, amazing answer. Go ahead and if that was you, make some noise because that was impressive. Woo! Nice. For the last one, you know you should stop eating matzah when? You turn into one. They start selling it again. You start to like it. Your mouth is dry. It's been 4 days. You still have all your toilet paper. That is the winning answer today. Ding, ding, ding. Congratulations. Amazing. Jelly and cream cheese, dear God. Yes, all good times to stop eating matzah. Please read this list carefully. It could save your life. Next slide, please. Round of applause for the winner. This slide is for you. If you feel you're the winner, imagine your face on that slide and know that we created it just for you. Thank you, everyone, for playing Cards Against Humanity. On to our next game, Categories. So go ahead and open the Notes app on your phone or Word, or if you have a sheet of paper next to you, that's fine too. Anything will work. And make a list. Number 1 through 8. Now, you will see on the next screen, when the game starts, a list and a letter. In case you've never played Categories before, it's very simple. You're going to see a list and a letter. For each item on the list, you must write an answer that begins with that letter. Vale, does that sound good? Would you like me to say it in Spanish? Necesitas escribe a word. All right, so this is just an example, not the actual game. Let's look at an example. If the list had these items on it, country, plant found in a kitchen, and the letter was B, my answers might look like this. Okay. Except for if you're dairy-free. There would be no butter in your kitchen. All right. So let's get ready. Make sure you have your list 1 through 8. Next slide, please. Here we go. Get yourselves set. You're going to have 60 seconds. Vale, count with me. 3, 2, 1, go. If Jeopardy was created today, this would be the countdown music. Seconds. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and time is up. Time is up. Put your phones down, move this screen away, make another list 1 through 8. We're just going to do one more. reloading the clock, 60 seconds. Bade, how you doing? You doing okay? Your fingers need a break. You're about to get a break. Ready? Everyone, here we go. In 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Seconds. Five seconds. 2, 1. Time's up. Wow, good timing. All right. So, really quickly, 2 games, so simple. Categories, Cards Against Humanity. Took me no time at all to create, the Passover content and for those games. And like we said, super simple, lightweight ways to either engage folks in some content or to just get your Zoom started. And if this is all you use these for is for those first 5 to 10 minutes on Zoom to get people in the mood for whatever you're about to do, that's fine too. Would be a really great use of any one of these games. So we're going to go quickly into breakouts again, not too long. We're going to compare our lists. So keep them, okay? In categories, you get a point if you have something on your list that nobody else has. All right, so we're going to compare our lists, and we're just going to check in really quick if we're feeling inspired. If there are other games that come up for you that you could replicate like this, or that you have thought of this week would be really fun to play online and don't require much setup. So LJ, whenever you're ready, back to breakouts, please.
We are ready. We have 5 minutes.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back. We are nearly at the end there. Just wanted to do a quick recap of some of the main things we hope you're walking away with. Whew, it is warm in this bathrobe here. My God. All right, so some simple takeaways. Using the Zoom features, okay? This doesn't have to be fancy. Playing games online doesn't require a lot of equipment or setup. Just use the way Zoom was already created. So like we said, renaming for Cards Against Humanity, turning your video on and off, unmuting people for Complete the Lyric, which works in theory, I suppose. And then making sure that you're matching the game to the group size, okay? Listening to 50 people tell their names and where they're from and what they're doing with their time on quarantine is pretty hard when there's 50 of them. So make sure that you're matching the game to however many people there are. Playing games you already know, and find simple ways to infuse them with a little bit of content. All right, that's what we're hoping you're taking away from here today, along with the 3 games we played and 1 we theoretically spoke about. Teampedia.net, like I said, is a really awesome website. It looks like it was made in the 50s, and it might have been, but it has thousands of games on it, and I use it all the time. Every time I'm building a program, I'm in there looking for some idea that I can steal. And of course, moishehouse.org/the living room. I want to wish you all good luck out there as we explore this new territory of Zoomlandia. I believe there should be a poll about what embarrassing outfit somebody else has to wear or something like that. That should show up. Feel free to, if Moishe House had a mascot, who or what it would be. Bagel, camel, Gal Gadot, or a dancing challah. I think we might be stealing that from Chabad. I believe their logo is a dancing challah. All right. We do have time for one quick question. Before we do and people start logging off, I just want to make sure everyone here has heard about Expedition 9. And if you haven't, you will very soon. But Moishe House is about to launch the world's largest online and offline color war ever played. It's launching next week. It's going to be a month long and involve everyone from around the world, and there will be sickening prizes involved. I'm talking cash money. I'm talking VR sets. I'm talking gift certificates to your favorite pizza place where you live. Like, this will be an awesome game. I hope you stay tuned to learn all about it next week. Expedition Nye. It's free to play, and you can do it with your friends and your family. All right, ask me anything. If there is anything I could give you horrible advice on, what would it be? Somebody has a question. Can you return to the slide of the game with the list afterwards? Is that you mean categories by that? For sure, somebody can put that back on the list. And also all this will be online. Do I even nigh, bro? That is a good question. Do I even nigh? Okay, look, mastering a nigh is difficult, and I won't say that I do it every day. It's difficult to nigh every day. But in the times that I do nigh, I do it with gusto. And if you need help before you nigh, which for those of you who don't know, means to be extra and celebrate being extra, go ahead and take a garlic. One little piece will do, and eat it raw. And I promise you, you will have a great time being nigh. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Much love to you all. Look Like Dancing Challah is the stolen trademark. So that will be our new mascot, probably never. So nice to see all of you. Please do email, Facebook, if you have any questions. You know where to find me. I'd love to help you with anything you have going on in your life ever. And if it relates to programming, I might actually be able to help. So much love. Good vibes to you if you need it. Pass it on if you don't. And we'll see you all next week at the next Near Far Over the Rainbow.